Who's out there? Is there a buzzard out there? You got a copy? Or are you going by candy cane again? Nose off. Oh, back five. Some hard things I just seen. Buzzard, stop doing that. Oh, don't worry about that window, it's clean. Buzzard wants OBS. Is that Cheap Pete's garage? Better go sub to him. I should have went vertical live. You getting any snow over there? You don't need to worry about all the snow coming now. Need a transmission for that. One for over there. Some other crap. Got snow. Didn't have any snow until today, really. It kept melting every day. Now it's cold as hell. It's cold. I'm bored today. I'm tired. I was later on too much. Yeah, I know. Every time a guy makes some plans, things happen, you know. I can't even make any plans. Because every time I do, they collapse. Shit, I forget, like, I forgot to send the package out like for 5 days in a row now. Because, you know, the brain cells are clicking real well. I seen you been driving that Merker around too. And I seen you got the speedo fixed. And I seen you fix that temp gauge too. I seen that's what it was. I just needed to I was just gonna put one of those fittings in there or whatever they had. I don't know what the hell. Someone didn't want to put the fitting into that housing, so they just put a gauge there. The gauge is cool. It's like 40 years old or more. But that thing sure starts though in the winter time. It was 40 some below here and it started. I didn't think it was gonna. I gotta get some more junk over here to work on too. I gotta work on that Tahoe and that Grand Am, and then I got some other crap I gotta get done too. I don't know, I could just go over to Pierce, South Dakota and pick up all the parts over there. I won't even have to wait like 2 weeks. Yeah, that's what it would have been anyways. They're all the same. As long as the threads fit, you know, same damn thing. Like, I had a F250, or no, I had a F150 that the power steering pump went out. O'Reilly swore up and down that they didn't sell that power steering no more, or whatever they called it. I can't remember what they called it. They didn't have that anymore. I said, well, give me one for an F250 or a 350. He goes, them aren't the same. I said, yes, they are the same. And he argued me for about 20 minutes until I went back there and grabbed one myself and showed him they're the same. Discontinued. The F-150 one was discontinued. Yeah. I don't know how they can discontinue that one and then sell the same one for less money. For an F-250, it was like 20 bucks less. That didn't make sense either. I done took a pump out of a Caravan and put it in a Tahoe. Housing them, they're almost all this. The Ford ones are almost all the same, and so are the GM ones. Just the housing's different, big deal. Or a different housing. He said that he said that kid that was at the, he kept looking it up. I said, what do you want to know what the windshield wiper size is before you tell me what the pump is or whatever? He said, I learned something today. I said, yeah, just write that down so if they do ask for one, you know, you can sell them one. Yeah, they're not like them old guys that were in there. Let's talk about that last night. You can just go in there and say, I need that one thing with this deal on there and that, and it looks a little, I don't know, it's kind of this or whatever, and they'll go back there and get it. Didn't even know the name of it 30, 40 years ago or whatever. Didn't know what part I needed, but I knew it looked like this and that and the other way. Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's the parts stores are like Burger King and McDonald's now. They should just hook up a drive-through on them things. We got it here, O'Reilly's, and you got a AutoZone or something there, and a Napa, I suppose. We had a CarQuest in Mobridge, but I don't even know if it's there anymore. It was private owned, or franchise, or whatever you want to call it. GoPro works good for going live, but not vertical. You should do vertical lives on your phone. All the will show up. You'll get them subscribers real quick. Oh, I'm gonna need my car back. I'll be over there next week to get it. Thanks for fixing it up a little bit. Need that back seat and all that stuff done anyway, so. You're about done with it, aren't you? I seen you put some Cooper Cobras on the front too. Letters out. You don't need to worry about those BFGs being all weather checked for 45 years or how long they've been on there. You can get them from lives, and those vertical lives, like I went live on there. I wasn't even really gonna go live on there when I was feeding cattle one time, and 70,000 people was watching, and I got a lot of subscribers. And just keep clicking on those shorts, you'll get a bunch of subscribers that way too. And you do those vertical lives, people will show up, you get all the watch hours. Like another one I was doing, I got a couple key machines and I was cutting some blanks. About 4 or 5 people were, or 4 or 5,000 people were watching me cut key blanks. I can't even fucking get that Silverado fixed. Hear that moving the wires for the fuel pump, because I put a new fuel pump in it 7 months ago, and also now it's intermittent losing power. You wiggle the wires after the pigtail, that flat pigtail they give you to change out, because they're dumb. And then anyways, I got a new pigtail after waiting 2 weeks. Put that on there. She goes to Bismarck for the chemo, and the truck don't start. I have to drive 100 miles to go wiggle some wires up under the top of the gas tank, and it you have to use that Vantage Pro or whatever and pinpoint it, but I can't lay on the fucking ground out here anymore in the wintertime. Not that. Someone else is gonna get the job, and they're gonna have the warranty when they can't pinpoint or diagnose it properly in the tow bills. Yeah, I know you do. I was gonna give you some shout outs or whatever, but see, my mind just slips all the time. That's how that works. I need to just drive over there and just show up and you know, unannounced and do collabs, whether you like it or not. Now, like, if I take and shut this GoPro off and use my phone, all the people will be showing up in here. It's weird how that works. They push them vertical lives way more. It's the snow is stopping now. It's gonna pick up again here, I'm sure. It ain't done yet. We'll be having snow till May. You don't need to worry about working at your own shop over there. I seen where it's at. Or do you work for someone? I can't remember. You work for your own self, don't you? That's the way to do it anyway. I've been doing Willet runs before half these guys was shit in yellow. When I first moved to Pollock here, I went to Lemon, and I bought he had it online. It's like a F-150 80